Hello blog world, it's a time for another edition of the 5 things that make me happy. This is Serendipitous Goofy MJ, and it is another beautiful sunshiny spring day, which there's always good reason to be happy about that. The birds are singing and the dogs are barking, and it's just a pretty day here. But I'm going to start out today with the first thing that makes me happy are flea markets. I went a few days ago and I got me some records, but I also got me another neat little purchase which I have sitting out here with me. I'm going to pan the camera to it. I don't know if you can see it. It's a hat, but not only that, it's like one of those old-fashioned hats that you put on, that women used to put on maybe in the 40s, something like that, and I got it for like $4, which I thought was a steal. And that is one of the many reasons that I love flea markets. It's a great, it'll lead into number 2, I guess. Maybe I can make this a flea market themed edition. But number 2 would be people watching. When you're there are so many different kinds of people that go to flea markets, and it's kind of intriguing, and also just the kinds of stuff people sell and just the type of person that they are, and you find out so much about people by going to flea markets. Number 3, collecting Disney toys. This also ties in with the flea market because I went, when I went the other day, this woman had this box of old like McDonald's toys and from Disney movies, and my sister Hannah and I have always talked about putting together a collection of Disney toys and figurines, just kind of setting them up. And I was digging through this box, and it was like this treasure find. Picking something out of the treasure chest at the flea market. But I got quite a few neat little figurines. You may think I'm a little crazy, but that's one of the things that a lot of people, they don't really know about me, is that I like collecting those little figures. And I found a lot of like the princes from Disney movies, which are kind of harder to find. I mean, you can pretty much always find a figurine of Belle or Ariel, but finding the princes, now that's tough. And I found some the other day for my little find. Number 4, I love fair kind of foods. Like, they make me happy, like cotton candy and popcorn and funnel cakes and all kinds of stuff, which, oddly enough, also sold at the flea markets. And just the smell of the grease. I gain weight just smelling that stuff, but it's well worth it in my opinion. Uh, Number 5. I'm trying to keep with the flea market theme today. I love the fact, and I've probably mentioned this before in another one of my things that make me happy, but I just love giving new life to things. I love owning a part of history. It kind of goes with the hat and the clothes, vintage clothes and figurines, and just it's a weird way of recycling for me. And I know that I've mentioned this before, so I'll give you another thing that makes me happy. But just to be able to use something that someone else used and think about, well, you know, who must have owned that before me, and just kind of where did they get it, and what did they use it for, and who did they know when they used it, and what kind of life did they lead. I know that may sound a little weird, and you may not have ever felt that in your life, but I sure have. I'm going to give you a bonus because I think I've said that one before. Driving through the country, back roads and everything that I love so well, you see a lot of barns and farms and houses, and the trek to the flea market, oddly enough, you have to go through on back roads near these farms, and I just love seeing the outstretch of land with the cows on it, and hay and barns and, you know, creeks and tobacco and all kinds of stuff. Just the idyllic eco-critic in me just flourishes when I see that stuff, and I get such imagery. It's almost like a novel in my head when I drive on these back roads and I see all of the beauty of God's creation, and I know how big of an impact that has on not just me, but the lives of farmers and, you know, just our way of life and how it all comes together. And I'm getting philosophical now, I'm sorry, but it's just really beautiful. And so I gave you 6 things today, hopefully, that will make you think of some happy things in your life, and I hope to be back here soon. I know that I've been kind of lax lately, but I'm hoping to change that. So this is Serendipitous Goofy MJ saying that I hope you have a wonderful, fantastic, fabulous, sunny, blessed, happy day.